Welcome and welcome back to my channel where we talk about self-discovery through art. I'm Neajo, the artist you don't know yet, so let's dig into some shit. I am an affirmation girly. I hate to say it, but it's true. I honestly don't hate to say it because I feel like it is something that I used to think really hard on, and now it's become second nature. So I wanted to do a mini series of affirmations specifically geared towards certain creative topics. Today I wanted to tackle the ever so questionable inspiration. A lot of creatives talk about inspiration like this thing they're on a constant search for. Inspiration is the process of being mentally stimulated to do or feel something, especially to do something creative. It also means the drawing in of breath, inhalation. And with that note, let's take a deep breath. Honestly, how many deep breaths do you take a day? Because I swear I'm constantly thinking about my breathing. And not in the way that like I'm this master of breath control and breath work. I just mean like I can get so anxious that I'm like, breathe, breathe, breathe. I love the second definition, which is the more mechanical, biological definition, even though we're talking about art. Because when we talk about the drawing in of breath, that's supposed to be something that is second nature, something we just do. And it also is a constant cycle. However, a lot of us get stuck in this rut when we feel like we don't have inspiration, we don't have this concrete idea or creative goal to pursue, and we have some sort of artistic block. So then maybe we listen to some music or we, watch a podcast or read a book, or maybe we try to do nothing and sit in the silence, hoping that some voice will tell us what to do. If you're like me and you're like, how can I be more aware of the inspiration around me? Then I got you. Inspiration affirmations. I honor the natural cycles of my creative energy. Inspiration comes in waves. So with these waves, we have high points and we have these lulls. It's okay to sit with the lulls, periods for us to reflect on old things that we've done. There is an abundant supply of creative energy. I'm going to say that one again. There is an abundant supply of creative energy. This supply is so big, it's limitless. And when we really acknowledge the fact that creative energy is limitless, we allow ourselves to remove the shame of not being able to create in any given moment. That last creative act that you did wasn't your last creative act. That next creative act that you're going to do isn't your final one. We always have access to our creativity, which brings me to the next affirmation. I have full access to my source. So for me as a spiritual girly, my source is the ever abundant creator, the universe, the people around me, my inner child, my inner goddess, my inner highest vibe. You know? So knowing that I have full access to my source allows me to know that I have full access to that abundant supply. Although it is within me, this creativity thing is so much bigger than me. Any little bit of creative energy that I attain is just a drop in the bucket of this huge ocean of creativity. I encourage you all to think about what your source of creativity is. Maybe you're religious and that's your God. Maybe that's your family members. Maybe it's your personal situation and circumstance. My last affirmation or inspiration is if I can see inspiration in others, then it must be present within myself. I wanted to close with this because so often we get caught up in how other people and the bodies of work inspire us. Living artfully and living in our creative purpose tends to inspire so many other people as well. Remember that when you're in a drought of inspiration, because more often than not, you're inspiring your neighbors and your friends, even your internet neighbors and friends, say hi to them in the chat. And, you're doing way more than you think you are. If you like this video, stay tuned. If you really, really like this video, subscribe and join the fam. As always, I'm Nate Anjuma, the artist you just took some time to meet, and I'll see you next time.